All right. Topwater Tony, back at it again. What are we doing today? We're doing a shop stop. I talked to Dean, which I've known Dean for years. Disco Dean, Stinky Pinky to most people. Talked to him before about doing a shop stop, and we never got around to it. He's been pretty busy. I've been pretty busy. You know how it is. And right now it's pretty windy. So, sent him a text today. I'm on the couch, and I said, so when are we gonna do this little shop stop video? And he says, right now. So I basically had to jump up, get dressed like a fireman, go into a fire, and rush down here, over here to Fairborn, Ohio. About 25 minutes from where I live. So it wasn't too bad. So here we are. And he just recently moved into his new facilities, and it's looking pretty good. Say hello to the cube. I got step one of the wrap up here on the roof. So here's a new building. Very nice. Very nice. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Is that Topwater Tony?
That's right.
Topwater Tony coming in the spread, man. Welcome to the Stinky Pinky compound. And the Tent King, obviously this is our showroom here that's just getting repainted, finished, you know what I mean? Just making it look nice.
I smell it.
Obviously we're just getting moved into the shop, so please excuse the mess. They're coming next week to do the floor. We got the walls up, got the heat on. Obviously I'm in between building a new car and finishing the old car, because the new car is probably not going to be done for the first No Prep Kings race, so I'm scattering to get the old car together. As you can see, I got shit strung out everywhere.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We just blew past this. I don't remember this. Is that yours?
What's that? The rig?
Your toter.
Yeah, that came from Jaggy. That was Jags' obviously a couple
Okay.
years ago.
That's why
not
it's
new
yellow
by
and
any
black.
means, but new to me.
That's right.
You know? So.
I like it.
Maneuver around shit. Hop, turn all them lights. As soon as you go up there, right above you, there's 5 light switches. Turn them lights on when you turn around there, Topwater. Right here. See all these switches right there? Just turn every one of them on now to give you lights in there. Shit. All the way across the board.
Hey, this is cool. This is the way to travel, guys. Get a little license plate here. I don't know if I can drive something like this. It'll take some getting used to, especially pulling a big old trailer. Loaded. Very nice. Hopefully nothing jumps out and scares me. As they say, this is where the magic happens. I guess I could hit the lights. TV. There's a cool shot. All right.
We're just getting moved in. We gotta look at that. We got stuff all over the ground. We don't want to pop tires. You know what I mean?
More spare parts.
More spare parts. You got a lift getting ready to go in. Obviously, we've got the whole rig inside, so that helps out when you're trying to work on the rig and everything like that for when the weather's bad in Ohio. This will be Stinky Pinky merchandise room. Let me get the lights on for you. We bought out a you know, one of them bars or whatever, you know. What you
What
want?
those candles?
You need something? No, those are buzz balls, man. Little drinks. You ever seen them little drinks? It's
No.
like they're like got a shit ton of liquor in them. Let's see. 15% alcohol by volume. You ever seen that?
No.
So, trying to get a bar built in here and everything, but
I'm not a drinker.
this
so
will be,
new to
me
me.
either. But when everybody comes over and wants to hang out, so this is all the Stinky Pinky merchandise. Lindsay gets it in order. You know, hoodies, what size hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. You see down there, this is her everyday sale stuff. When people come through,
Gotta put her to work.
dude, she's putting to work. So in here, we're going to go into production and making the Stinky Pinky merchandise and keeping inventory in here. So when we're on the road, we've got something to pull inventory from, restock the trailer, and sell on the internet all day. So just trying to get everything in order, you know? We got a new trailer, new to me trailer, not new by any means, but a new to me trailer.
So you done changed up everything.
Yeah. I mean, when you're traveling as many miles as we are for No Prep Kings, the biggest thing realistically is how much weight you got in the trailer and the tires and the axles that can take the weight. These are 22.5s, which is a semi trailer tire. Obviously, you know how much weight a semi does. So I got 3 of those. So you go from 8,000 maxed out pound axles, weight times 3 is what, 24,000, to each one of these axles is like 12 to 14,000 each. So you can put more parts, more transmissions, more spare stuff, and travel easier and not worry about blowouts. So that's the thing there.
Let's take a peek in here.
Take a peek. Light switch is up here on the right. You go on the right, look for lower level 110 right there. There should be lights for the back too. Should be all lower level 110 or something. There you go. So we get this. It's from a Roundy Round guy. No offense to the Roundy Round guys, but they do things differently. So they have tire racks, shock holders, spring holders, extra rim and tire holders, and then toolbox and everything. They pit out of the back of the trailer.
Huh.
We pit out of the sides of our trailer.
Right.
So my other thing is we're going to put golf cart down here, smart car, you know, Sonic, little small car we can take with us, go to and from places. And as you see, it's a flat floor up top, so it's a liftgate trailer. All your race cars go up top. So you can completely walk through and work around, do everything down here and not be in the way and obstruction of your race cars being up top. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm getting the lean out valve ready. We're getting ready to do the hard part of the motor swap. And when you're light on people, the hardest thing to do is lift one of these PSI C-rotor superchargers on top of the motor, especially when the car is up on the Projects. So next step is getting the blower set on the motor. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're setting the screw blower on our Brad Anderson 521 right now. These are very, very heavy and very awkward. This is the most powerful power adder on the planet. This is a PSI C-rotor. That's the largest screw blower that PSI makes. And not only is it large, it's awkward and it's hard to lift. So we leave everything intact. The injector, the blower, the snout, the guard, and the manifold is actually on it. So what we'll do is we'll tie all this together and we use Cliff, Jeff, and me, and we'll guide this thing over top of the motor and set it on down and go ahead and set it for today. It may take a try or two. This is a little tricky. It's all about balance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't expect me to help.
All right. So Cliff, you're gonna have, both of you guys have to be on this side. Yeah. So put that in there. Now listen, when you,
It's gonna be.
watch it get the kid.
You want to spin it around?
Don't smash your kid.
No. Just hold that like that. Listen, you guys are both gonna go up.
Problem is,
wants to
I don't
walk
have any leverage
backwards?
to go up. I'll have to walk back, but I don't have any leverage to go up when we spin around.
Okay, let me spin it. That's the one thing we gotta make sure is this shit don't get down in there. That's good. Okay. So listen.
Centered up. Go ahead and spin it all the way out that way.
Well, what I was trying to do is,
Well, we're gonna pick it up, and you can hold the front of the nose.
listen, you guys have to hold your hand on that tube to keep that thing from slipping. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Jeff, you watch your step when you got to be facing the other way, Jeff, because you got to walk over the top of the car. Ready?
All right.
Go up with it. Yeah. Go up with it, Jeff. What's wrong? Go up with it, Jeff. Hold on. I'm out of reach. Hold on.
Me too.
Can you get up on that cliff? Yeah. Okay. Sit right down. Sit right there for just a second. Woo! It's out of reach, man.
Yeah, it's too tall.
You're out of reach? Okay, you want to get rid of that? Try to lift it right here. Slide
You
it
should have
back?
helped him.
Yeah, I should. I should.
Be easy because it's just barely sitting on the steps.
Here, you take that, Candy. Hold it.
Now listen, when you do this, everybody has to lift evenly. All we're gonna do is lift straight up and move straight back, okay?
Hold on.
All right, 1, 2. Oh, shit. Hold on. One.
Gotta go up.
Up. Right there. Let her go down.
They gotta make an easier way to do that.
They make a tool for it. It's $500. That dude stopped production on
Any
it.
guy's 6 foot tall to do this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
That
you guys
cable
that.
was too long.
Yeah, that's distraction.
I never going to be that.
You ran out of arms. Had to go
I didn't have
Cliff was muscling it, dude.
I didn't have the
know that for
expansion
sure.
on it.
Okay. Make sure everything's out of the
That's
way.
heavier than
Then roll.
I'm just looking on this side.
Make sure everything's out of the way.
Something ain't right.
the
Okay, hold on.
We got something in there? I think the gasket's still collapsing, maybe, you think?
Yeah, but it's hitting this piece in the front.
So we gotta move the nose over?
No, it's hitting both. Hold on. So we got on these Hemis, you make a ledge for the China rail. Unlike a Chevy where you lube all this with silicone and put a gasket in there, they put a piece of foam across here. So when you place this piece of foam across here, you make a lip that hangs out on the foam so the foam just don't blow out. So that ridge is now laying against the manifold. So we got to just jockey a little bit to get it, go past that ridge and drop down in there. As you can see, it's down in there. From there, we'll get a little screwdriver and get this piece pulled out, and that'll drop the rest of the manifold all the way down.
I don't think we need it now. I think all we gotta do
That would have helped.
Yeah. So we need to lift it a little bit, or we need to
Raise it up a little bit better.
Hold on. What I'm worried is it's too straight in the back too. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Yep.
He's doing the same thing in the back, I bet.
Get a bar back this high, you can work with it.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have it on the projects,
Oh, yeah.
it's a little bit
I
easier.
think that's good there, dude. Looks like it's clear.
I can see it right here all the way across. See it?
Okay.
That is big.
Okay, set her down in there.
Yeah, that's set down.
That one's close.
I was wondering if we
Right
can.
all the way. We got something holding us up. And I'm gonna say it's that back one. And you know that's the one you can't get to right now.
I guess that has to fight.
Let me feel where it's at.
I think it's on this side over
You
here.
can see it over here?
Yeah, I wonder if we could try to force this forward. I can get my hand in there if you want to come over here and try that, Dean.
No, let me
Try to
think.
bend it around a little bit.
Let me see something here, dude.
I think what it is, I think it's sitting on that ridge on this side. See how it's kind of like it needs to come forward.
Well, what I need to figure out,
It's teetering on this corner here.
I need to see what's over there in the back. Hold on. If I can turn the camera on. Let's go to video. Turn that on. If I can see down in the back. Hold on. What did we do without phones before?
I don't remember.
It's the same thing. There's this ridge. It's sitting on this ridge over here.
If I get a screwdriver from the top, can I get
I
it?
got the screwdriver you were using.
We need a long one to get down in there.
So I wonder if I can hold it forward like we just did. Here, you can get this in there with your arm.
That thing drops. All that weight.
Well, I'm gonna hold it forward so you can do that. Can you see it? Last time here.
phone hooked up.
Music stopped.
Set it down real slow. Yeah.
Feels like it's still hanging a
No,
little
it
bit.
is.
Huh?
It's hanging up pretty good.
We get 2 benches, we can pick it up and he can, you know what I mean? But it needs to go up.
Problem is, his nose is so heavy, it wants to tilt forward when you pick it up. And I was out of length. I couldn't hold it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I was extended on my tippy
I
toes.
was too, I had my arms all the way up.
You need some 6'3" basketball players to come like that. That sports complex.
Set it down, Jeff. Rock it. Let me see it.
Feels a little bit better. Feels like the front's a little high, but that's okay. I think it might be in his back.
That thing should normally run all the way down there.
Where'd you get?
Where the what?
Where'd you get that foam at? Does that look like that foam's kind of holding up?
Well, it crushes a little bit.
Does it? It still looks teeter on the front of this foam pieces. Look at your side.
No, I'm not. See, that thing should go down there on its own.
But I think that silicone's holding it up. I honestly do.
In the corner?
I think it is. Maybe
Get the phone, Cliff.
Hello.
It usually sets like all the way flush.
Let me get my phone and look at the back.
I'll be right there. About 30 foot-pounds on it.
No,
40. Yeah.
I got a gap in the front, like tighter in the middle, and I'm tight in the back. But I can see the gap in here.
Can you see
What
it?
bolt are you on? Are you on this one?
I'm on the 1, 2, 3rd one back.
I'm on the 3rd one back, so yeah, I'm in the middle.
Go next with one in front of her. Oh, you want to do 2. Getting on each side like you can. You need to do the front at the same time. Pop.
You want to put the front on, or you want to close that right now? It's going to take some fingering over here for me. Hold on.
After that thing off, he can adjust that. He can hold that down.
How's it going?
I don't know, Dad. I like how it's set on there. I don't like
I
it.
think the silicone got too hard, just make it ride in the valley now. And Dean's not sure. You know when you put it on there in the drive last night?
Well, look at it. The boys want to go with it.
What you looking like, Dad? I'm tired.
Still stuck here. Take it over that up a little bit, right there.
How you looking, Jeffrey?
Barely getting this back.
What'd you do my face like, Jeffrey?
We had it a while ago, I stood on the table.
We usually got all kinds of them.
We're down to Dad's
I
pocket.
always
size
got
pocket.
one. I always got one. Yeah, it's been that before. It's been up pretty good.
All right, I'm snug here, Dean. I'm gonna tighten up. a
Okay,
little
go
bit.
ahead. Have you hit the front one yet?
Yes, it's
Okay.
tight.
It's not killed, but it's
That's
like
not
30 pounds.
Yeah, I just got a little
Like
bit.
30 pounds. You got 30 pounds on it?
Got about 25. Let's see.
Okay. Your elbow snap?
Click, click, snap,
Click it,
pop.
Marty.
A knuckle popped. I'm at 38.
Okay, now go back to the middle. Go back to the middle one.
Middle?
It should be loose. When you go
It
to
is.
it, is it
It's
loose?
loose, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we get the back.
So that was the intake.
And do that one to 30 also.
And we look at the back one.
No, we didn't get it. What's wrong? Let me know when you got that one to 30. Good?
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
All right, go to the front one now.
That one? It's
Yeah.
loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that gasket.
Tighten it up.
I'm snug.
You get over here. Definitely looking better.
Snug.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I only had like a quarter turn next snug, so I'm just
I
thinking.
still see light down in there in the back. I don't have the back one on, but I can still see a little bit of light.
Mine's flush here all the way around.
That line there.
This one was a gap, but it closed up, right?
Yeah.
Cliff?
That's what I thought.
Closed.
Mine's good in the front.
Yeah, that one.
I was worried about this part here, but it's closed up now.
You see it down there? We need a feeler gauge.
Oh, you still got a nut that goes on there, don't you? Oh.
Yeah, with two, front two.
How many you got over there?
I got two here.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
How many I'm missing over there,
Make
Dad?
sure they ain't gonna take it back off. 'Cause they're
One,
gonna
that's
get
33. You got two you're missing, right?
I got two.
You see, you want a feeler gauge right there, Dan?
How struggled it was.
Why not?
It was making my mind struggle a little bit. I'm like, come on.
Real dude would have dropped the camera. He's a real hot rod head, man. You'd have dropped the camera and help him.
Let me put an arm in there.
That's what I'm saying. You want to try to put a feeler gauge right there. You see right down
That
there?
swivel thing on there makes it nice, don't it?
Oh yeah,
Keep it level.
lot smoother.
When you move it around, it's
See that
all.
light through there?
Oh, yeah.
Put it up. You can go to the Well, no, but it's Drew jump right there on that one.
A little bit. I think
I got the nose on the back. I'm not tight. This is gonna be it.
Push it down that top rail like this.
That was, you gonna get it straightened up?
Yeah.
Straightened up too good, probably. I would say. Let me see. How much go to the front?
What is it?
How much go to one in the front?
Have you tightened the back one yet?
No, I'm gonna get a socket on that one.
Huh?
I can't get around all this hoses and stuff. Can you get?
You should be able to get all of them in the rim.
I don't want to bend these lines. It won't hurt anything, is it?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, if I bend them up, I don't want to. I didn't know if that was hard plastic to break up. Yeah, I just don't want to bend these lines up if they were hard or.
You come right down. It was going in that new car.
There you go. Open it. Yeah.
It come right down.
It did?
Yeah. How tight you got it?
You're snug?
You snug? It's already down.
I'm snug. Let me check the middle again.
Yeah. They'll all be loose again. Good?
Yeah, I got a quarter turn here.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the middle because you never tighten them out of order.
All right.
Because you get it cocked on there, then
I got the middle
I'm in the
snug.
middle I'm doing about a quarter turn. Go back one.
You want to go back one or want to
You
go
go forward.
I was going to say
Ready?
forward for me.
Yeah, I'm going down one.
Listen for the
Turn the
knuckles.
quarter. You do that.
Yep.
Go to the front. I'll go to the back.
All right.
Tight. I come to the front. You go to the back.
Yeah, we got room to put that stripper in there?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We got it. Now go back to the center. Should be a little bit loose, but not much.
Yeah, not
Okay.
much at all, yeah.
I'm gonna go back
Going
one.
back,
You
I'm
go
going
forward.
front.
Yep. I'm gonna go back. You go forward.
I'm forward.
Okay. I'm gonna go all the way front. You go to the back.
Did you get this out tight yesterday?
Yeah, that all got tightened up.
Okay. Spin the blower. See if it spins smooth. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
They say it was on that rail. But it can't go nowhere.
Yeah, we're good.
Look, get on. I
Can I
gotta
sit down and take a break?
You don't torque them.
No, you don't torque them. We got an extra bolt or nut. That's always good.
Must be doing something right.
That's a mean thing to do to somebody, throw an extra bolt in there while they're trying to figure out what they're doing.
Jake, get that header done.
Can I take a break, Dad?
No.
2 seconds.
Did we get the header? No, we didn't get it yet.
Did Jake get that header done?
I haven't called Jake yet.
Danny,
What's it? Yeah, Dad. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, I took it out of there. Just leave it right there. When you put it on, what you do is you just barely put it out there like that.
It'll be tough fingers too, huh?
You gotta be tough. Oh gosh, damn.
How tough are we now?
Well, it's always been tough.
Watch fingers.
Got me.
Watch your fingers now.
That's right. Make all the bloopers you want.
That's right. He says we're gonna love this part. You're gonna come on late at night.
Pull this out here like that. Slide that on there. What, Dad? What is it, Dad? That's backwards. Get it backwards.
oh, now you got that bottom, right bottom corner. Unless they put it on the rack, they put it over here. You can't get that.
I took it out from underneath of it. Pull this way. Get it out. Let me see. This on here. That there. That rides on there. Looks like they would ride on the back of it. No. Okay, now. You get a 15, you get that close like that.
15, 12 point.
15, 16th wrench.
Oh, wrench.
Yeah, open the boxed in wrench will work. Yeah, there should be one. It might be on the table.
15, 16.
Okay. And again, we're just using this for right now. Now, get on that side.
Okay.
Put your hand right here.
Okay.
And push it towards me as hard as you can. Ready? Keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. Keep sliding it down and pushing it. You got it? That's good. All we're going to do is use it to roll the motor over and stuff. Once it gets tight, then we'll reset it. Okay. What we got here? 9/16 or 5/8. Can't remember. Good.
So, question number 1.
Yes.
Are you doing the whole Street Outlaws season?
That's the plan. As of right now, I mean, we'll go as far as diesel fuel lets us.
That's going to be a B.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Still there at the bottom. In the front.
You got it?
You want to snug this pretty good, huh?
Good. That's good. Yeah, we're just using it now to mock everything up. Because I don't want to turn nothing over until we get all the pieces of paper towel out of everything and shit. You know what I mean?
You want to set the distributor now, or are you going to wait?
No, we'll do. We can do fuel pump.
Fuel pump.
We can do fuel pump.
Where's it? Where'd you set it at?
Get the blower belt guard.
Where is it at? I've never seen that. Is it over there in the trailer? Fuel pump's over there on the floor, I see. I didn't remember seeing it.
That's a good. It'll be two pieces of metal. Two pieces of metal about that wide, black. They'll go from here down to there, and I got the two pieces over here. I saw that. Here we are. Yeah. And then we'll have two here for it. Okay. Let me think where these go.
These got to go in the,
So,
obviously the top.
One's going to have holes in it for the bottom. So that one goes over here. Pull this out right here.
Pull that bolt out.
Pull that mold out. Slide this in there. Put that bolt in. Don't tighten it up. Just make it where it's ain't going nowhere. Oh, hold please. Hold please. I did it wrong. Blooper reel. Pull it out there. Pull it out there.
And cut.
Yeah, I can't remember if that goes inside
I think
or
you're-
outside.
Look at the backside. Look at it, see if it's scratched. It goes on the outside. That's what's on the. It's like that.
One side will go like that. Put that tight. Put that there. This piece.
This one.
Let me think here. This one's probably yours.
Was I recording when you were talking about the new car?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Probably. I'm not telling what it is though. In case you were wondering.
Well, I was wondering, but I...
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna know.
His new car is going to be a '66 Chevelle.
Fresh paint.
Fresh paint, new decals, and a freshened up sticker.
Well, that ain't lining up with the shit.
Because the threads are in the aluminum, right?
No, it'll take bolts that go through there.
Okay.
I got it below it. Okay. That, you know how it sits in that ridge?
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to start this bolt first. I doubt that. What's next?
I need to tighten that up a little bit.
What is the delay with the new car? When do you think it might be ready?
Man, I'm praying for the second race. Praying for the second race. I'm not saying it will happen like that, but just, you know, just really not enough time and waiting on parts. Everybody's waiting on parts right now. So I've been trying to be ahead of Larry, getting everything where we need it. But it's just like every time I go to order something, it's 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out. So just kind of, you're at the mercy of the parts manufacturers at this time in the game, unfortunately.
Well, I plan on hitting three of the Street Outlaws races.
Yeah? Which ones you gonna go to?
Columbus, Norwalk, and
Bowling Green?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Uh-oh.
So we gonna start it up today?
We're trying to, but I doubt it. Waiting on a header to get repaired from last season. See, I thought this car was going to be parked or sold. And then my chassis guy's like, hey man, we're running behind. I don't want you to be missing the first race, which he's busting his ass. Larry Halka, Halk Fab, is doing a fabulous job on the car. So I'm pumped up. But he's just, you know, looking out for me in case everything doesn't go as planned and we can't have the new car for the first race. He's like, you might want to start putting the old car back together. I said, okay. So when I took this apart, I didn't plan on putting it back together. So I took a lot of stuff off of it that I thought I would need for the new car. So in turn, now I had to buy stuff for the new car instead of using on here because I got to be able to run this one until the new one's done. So a lot of jockeying parts back and forth, running to his shop and back, and just you know, just trying to get caught up. I'm trying to just be a little bit ahead of schedule,
Right.
Compared to what I've been in the past.
So is there going to be any testing at Kilcare?
Well, weather pending. I mean, you know how it is. They had a no prep race last weekend. It was, I think it hit 71 degrees, and then this weekend it was 18. So, I mean, do I want to test? Yes. Do I need to test? I shouldn't technically have to, because everything on the chassis and everything's exactly how it was. Just make sure the fuel system's the same. And I should be able to just hit the ground running where I left off last season. So I'd probably do a shakedown pass somewhere from here to Florida before we fully go, just to make sure everything's cooperating and working like it's supposed to.
Right.
But as you know, passes on these are a lot of money, so you don't want to waste them, especially when I know what I have. The combination I have works pretty good. You know, so what happened, Jeffrey?
Well, we bottomed out, but
Yeah.
what we got going on here? See? Is that the right ball?
Season 5 of No Prep Kings. I'm building a new to me car. It's not going to be ready for the first race, so I'm getting this thing ready to come out to the maybe first and second race. So this is a Brad Anderson tall deck TA1X 521 Hemi. So it's all Brad Anderson everything. PSI supercharger. This is a C rotor screw blower. Obviously the biggest hat they make, and a lot of compression in this motor. A lot of people don't run a lot of compression in a screw blower, but this thing has, we're talking like 14.5 to 1. That's a lot for a screw blower because we are limited on overdrive. The rules say we can only have X amount of overdrive, so I try to make up for the least amount of overdrive and jack a bunch of compression in the motor, which a lot of people say is dangerous in a blower motor. So we have a Rossler 3-speed transmission, Wiles carbon fiber drive shaft, Mosier complete rear end. We run a 10.5-inch rear gear, Waterman pump, and obviously fat ass in the driver's seat. So it makes it happen. So just trying to get this thing, trying to be ahead of schedule for the first time with this thing. I know it left Florida running great, refreshing. BRS redid the motor, new rings, pistons, valve springs, valve job, normal routine maintenance, same crank in it. Isky supplied us a new cam for it. Isky supplied the lifters for it. So what we're trying to do is be a little bit ahead of schedule, make sure everything's working right, and just be ready and be prepared to win at the beginning of the season like we were winning at the end of last season. So if we can hit the ground running and get a better start at the points, I have a better chance of winning the championship this season.
So how did you do overall last year?
9th. I did 9th overall, and I missed one race due to COVID. So, I mean, that could have put me, if I just go around, I think I would have moved up to 6th or something like that if I had just won one round. So, but the car was in one piece. We didn't have any catastrophic failure. The motor stayed together. Everything. It was a pretty great year last year as for parts durability and everything like that. The only thing is we trashed a couple trailer tires and trailer axle and stuff like that. But other than that, everything was pretty textbook for racing. You got it, Pops?
Anything else?
Yeah. That's it. Stay tuned. If you guys don't know, we got a podcast, me and Big Head Tony. You can look up the Dean's List on YouTube. That is our YouTube page. Obviously, Disco Dean Stinky Pinky on YouTube also, and Facebook, Disco Dean Stinky Pinky, and my personal page is Dean Carnes. So we're going to drop videos on the routine, trying to keep you guys updated what's going on and keep everybody aware of the newest things that happen in No Prep King Season 5.
All right. Well, good luck for 2022, and you got to let me know when you're about to fire this thing up.
Cross our fingers, this thing will be ready tomorrow.
Okay, so
All
let
right.
me know. I'll be back.
Just make the trip.
All right. Topwater Tony back at it again. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, I made a little text to my buddy Dean, Stinky Pinky. Okay. I was just happened to be on the couch relaxing, and I sent a text to Dean asking when we're gonna do this shop stop. We've been talking about it for a while, and he said, get down here right now. I'm like, okay, so I had to jump in my car after I got my clothes on, like a fireman, and jumped in the car and headed down here to a shop in Fairborn. Yeah, we don't live that far away, so it only took about 20 minutes or something like that. So we are here.
What's Topwater been doing?
This winter, just trying to get through winter and waiting on the events to start, the warm weather and all that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, we just
What happened?
we showed that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, well,
I know you know how to edit, don't you?
yeah.
Where do you want
We'll
to
have
go?
to edit from here.
You want to walk back past? We'll go over here.
All right.
Disco Dean, and we out.